Hi everybody, hope you're well and welcome to my channel. Well, today we're going to be looking at the new jacket and trousers from the British company Oxford. It's the Oxford Mondial Jacket and Trousers. They call it their, let's have a look, Advanced Rider Series Jacket and Trousers. I think they were released in October, November last year. There is a link down below for Bennett's. They went to one of the shows and were given a brief by Oxford themselves as to the new garments about to roll out into the marketplace. So have a look at that. Also a couple of videos I've looked at on YouTube. One from the Michelin Flyer. He did a very good review. He went up sort of Scandinavia way up north, wearing this kit, and he raves about it. Said it's very good, and he used it in all kinds of weather, in the warm weather and also in heavy rain. He said it was fine. He was quite complimentary about it. And another chap, Nathan the postman, he pretty much said it was a good kit, but one issue that he had with it was that he found that the jacket sort of wetted out, so it became water laden, for want of a better word, so I guess it would make it a little bit heavier, but he did actually say that the water didn't come through, so obviously the jacket did work, but he did just find that the jacket did tend to wet out, but more of that a little bit later on. So without further ado, let's do a quick change and show you what the kit looks like. So here we are then. So I've got the trousers on and the jacket. The trousers are basically black and the jacket is, I think they call this grey and black as well. I think it looks pretty good actually. So I'm normally a sports bike rider wearing leather jackets, but I've just bought this Honda Africa Twin second hand last week, so I wanted to get some riding equipment to go with it for my wife and myself. Loads of stuff out in the market, so at some point you've got to come to a decision. I would have liked to have got the climb, however you pronounce it, or the rucker stuff, but that would be, I don't know, £3,000 or thereabouts to kit my wife and myself out, so that the price point was above my budget. But this Oxford stuff sort of came in bang on the money actually. £208 for the jacket, £175 for the trousers. So what's special about this jacket and trousers? Well, basically normally on the mid-price stuff you would get 3 layers. The outer layer, a silver waterproof layer which you take in and out, and then the thermal layer. Oxford have done away with the removable second layer, either waterproof layer, and they've basically stuck it onto the outside layer, so it becomes a laminate in effect, and then they give you a thermal take in take out jacket as well, as you can see here. So what does all this mean then? Basically means you can put the jacket on and not worry about having to take your third waterproof layer out with you when you go out if you're not sure what the weather's going to do. Grab your jacket and go, whether you've got the thermal liner in or not. You know that just the jacket itself, without the waterproof liner, because it's already built into the jacket, you don't have to worry about taking the waterproof jacket with you. It's already there in the laminate construction. So you can go out in all kinds of weather and you're not going to get caught out because the jacket is waterproof. So let's talk about sizing then. I'm 5'9", that's 175 centimeters, 12 stone and 40-inch chest and 34 inches around the waist. So the jacket, I did try medium on, but that was, yeah, it looked really good, nice snug fit, but anything more than a t-shirt for me, with the thermal liner in, then I'd have had difficulty in layering up in the winter months, but in fairness, I'm not going to ride in the winter months. I'm pretty much a fair weather rider through spring to autumn. That will do me fine, thanks very much. But yeah, the medium was a nice fit, but I was right on the cusp with their sizing chart, which is pretty much okay. I'll put a link in somewhere or a photo somewhere. But I decided to go for the large. So as it stands here, I've got a shirt on, as you saw in the video, and then I've got the thermal layer, the thermal jackets zipped in, and then obviously the outer shell of the jacket with the laminated waterproofing. So yeah, it's comfortable. I feel comfy on the bike, and I can also then put a sweatshirt on, a hoodie or whatever, or any other kind of warm jacket underneath, just in case it's going to get a little bit cold, so no problems there. And it doesn't feel restrictive, whereas the medium for me, 40-inch chest, yeah, it looked good actually, but it just felt like I had no room inside to layer up if that was going to be required. The trousers, well, I'm a bog standard 34-inch waist, and I went for the medium in the trousers with a regular leg length. I put my dimensions of my inside leg somewhere here, but the trousers fit absolutely fine, no problems there. They do come with a braces which attach at the back. I'm wearing my sports boots at the moment, and yeah, highly unlikely that you could put the trousers on over your sports boots, but as I said, I've never had adventure kit before, so I don't know whether people would expect to be able to do that, but certainly can't do it with these trousers, which in fairness isn't a problem. Issues with the jacket. Nathan the postman on one of his videos said that he found the jacket quite short, but I think maybe where Oxford have come from is that, yeah, I did think it was a little bit short, but when you're sat on the bike, the jacket doesn't scrunch up at the bottom, so it's great, it doesn't move at all. If you had a longer jacket, depending on what kind of bike you've got, yeah, it might sort of crease up at the base here, but this jacket, no, it's absolutely fine. So maybe that's where Nathan the postman was coming from. In relation to him saying the jacket wetting out, the Mr. Flyer says he never had any problems with the jacket, fully waterproof. I've only worn it a couple of times, a little bit of a shower, but it's certainly not let any of the cold in. It's been absolutely brilliant so far, but I've only put about 20 miles on it. But yeah, it is an outer layer that is going to get wet and it is going to retain the water, but more importantly though, the water's not going to get through the laminated silver lining, which is the waterproof layer stuck to the inside of the jacket here. So yeah, it is going to wet out. Maybe that's where Nathan the postman was coming from, and maybe Oxford would put some kind of explanation below, or somebody else. As I said, I've never had this adventure kit before, so maybe that's what these jackets do. Does Rucker do it? Does Climb do it? I have absolutely no idea. Other comments about the jacket? Well, to me, maybe, and please feel free to put any comments below, but maybe the neck is a little bit too low around here. Maybe it could have been a little bit higher with a bit of a collar, maybe, I don't know. But I guess, do you guys wear scarves or whatever those bandana things are called that you put around your neck? That would certainly solve that problem. But yeah, just a little bit of in the 12, 13 degrees centigrade weather I've taken the bike out, and yeah, just feel a little bit of the cold air around the back of the neck there. Let's talk about the pockets then. On the thermal liner, you've got a pocket either side, as you can see here, and yeah, certainly big enough to put an iPhone 8, which is my phone, or an iPhone 10, no problems there at all, and secured at the top by Velcro. If you take the thermal liner out, you'll then see two other pockets on the inside of the jacket. You'll certainly get your iPhone 8 in there. iPhone 10, yeah, you'll get it in there, but you won't be able to secure the top of it with the Velcro straps. And there's also another chest pocket on the inside of the jacket on the left, which, yeah, you get maybe your wallet in there or something, or keys or whatever. You might not get an iPhone 10 in there, but you'll get your iPhone 8 in there, no problems at all. Let's talk about collar adjustment. Yeah, no problems at all. Simple popper, and you can adjust the distance using the male popper, and you can just slide it along quite easily. to get the required distance that you're comfortable with. So if you've got a thicker scarf, or I'm going to say neck bandana on, you can adjust it accordingly as well. Ventilation wise, yeah, YKK zips, 1, 2, and then you can pop them open on here. The popper says heat, and then what that means, because of the laminated construction of the jacket, the air will actually go through here. So if you've got your third waterproof layer in normally, then the air would just hit the waterproof layer and it wouldn't vent you as such. But as all this has got the laminated layer on it, the air just goes straight through, so you get the ventilation. On the bottom of the wrists, yeah, you've got gusseted wrist zips, and they're YKK, and for ventilation you can use the other one and bring them down. So although the zips are done up, you can get ventilation through the jacket as well, and they are YKK. Pockets at the front then, Velcro pockets. I think they're waterproof. 1, 2 the same side, and then you've got YKK down here. There's my tax disc, get rid of that. And then you've got YKK zips down here. Again, I think they're waterproof. What else you've got? Drawstrings down here to adjust the width of the jacket at the bottom, and then at the back you've got 2 YKK zips again at the back here, as you can see on the video, and you can ventilate those as well, so you can have air coming through the front and going out the back as well. Velcro straps on the top here. Do you know what? I don't think they actually do much. I haven't got particularly big biceps, triceps, but there's no way I'll get it around there, and I've just got a thin shirt on underneath, but I have got the thermal layer on as well. So yeah, maybe they're just there for looks, but I don't think they actually do much either. The wrist, again, Velcro at the bottom. I've got a set of sports gloves which come up to about here, and it just causes it to bunch up a little bit, so it's a bit of a pain in the backside. That's my dog. But I've just ordered a set of short gloves, so the short gloves, I guess, go under here, and then that zips over the top of the short glove, so that would solve that problem. Back protection, I've got the Oxford level 2 back protector in there. The only thing I'm going to say is, to me it looks like it's a little bit short, so I will more than likely continue to wear my Knox spine back protector, as it goes significantly lower than the yellow level 2 protector in the back there, which is currently in there, and it's fairly easy to fit. I forgot to say the protection in the elbows, shoulder, both sides, that's the black stuff, so that's level 1 protection. None of the other videos seem to say what protection it was, but I phoned Oxford up, their customer service, and did ask them, and they did say it's level 1 protection, and indeed it's on their information tags on the new garments when you see them in the stores hanging up. Trousers, trouser wise, you've got both sides, you've got venting with YKK zips. Again, you can open them up on the pop-up and let the venting through, nothing on the back, and you've got level 1 protection on the knees, and there's a Velcro pocket in there, and you can adjust by about 2 or 3 inches how high up you want the protection to go, so give you a better fit. And then you've got level 1C protection in the hips, shall we call it. Bottom of the trousers, it's just a zip and Velcro at the bottom. So top of the trousers, you've got 2 pockets. Surprisingly, they're not YKK zips, they're just your normal zip, but I still guess that the pocket is waterproof, but you haven't got the YKK zips as you have got on the ventilation panels. Another safety feature that comes with the jacket, you've got fluorescent strips at the top of the thighs, and then you've got fluorescent strips on the arms, on the sides here, and here as well. Still talking about the jacket then, a nice little feature with this rubber cord thing is you can hook it onto there, so again, if you're riding along, you want a bit more ventilation, you can undo the jacket and get the collar away from you, so getting some more air into the jacket, which is a nice little feature. Undoing the jacket, you can see that it's got a bit of a gusset here, and then you've got the thermal liner as well as flap of material that comes across, so yeah, it's going to keep you pretty warm, guys. So just to sum up then, in my view, what can I say about the jacket and the trousers from a price point of view? In the Bennett's video, when they spoke to the chap from Oxford, he basically said they didn't want all the fancy stuff which puts money onto the garment, so they've gone for a good price point, so £208 for their new laminated 2-layer jacket. It's great, I think it looks good, it seems to be well made and put together. I find it really comfortable, and the trousers very comfortable as well, and they're 175 quid. So all in all, at the moment, I'm a pretty happy chap actually, so bring on the cold, dare I say, and the wet weather, and let's see how the jacket performs. I hope you found that of some interest to you. Hopefully I haven't gone into it in too much depth, but yeah, well happy with it. Take care, ride safe, and we'll see you again soon. Strips.